top 4 qualifiers out of Group A will transfer into the Pro Fabrication Quick 8 Dash. When Scott Shirey comes out, that will complete Group A qualifying. Here we go, out of turn number 4 in the 57 out of Denver, North Carolina. The defending Carolina Class Super Late Model Series champion, the Yarborough Automotive, Judy Yarborough Realty, Donaldson Grading, Knox Grading, number 57 of the Denver Dirt Slinger, Adam Yarborough. Adam Yarborough, 57. Johnny Persley out of Clover, South Carolina, the Farmer Service Center, JP Environmental, Persley Grading, 09 Longhorn, and the 07, the current point leader coming in tonight, the Superior Roofing, Andy Lee Racing, Longhorn Chassis, 07 of the Dark Horse, Dale Timms. 3 cars at a time for 2 laps this evening. Group number 1 taking the time here as we'll come to complete the second lap. Yarborough trying to sling it and bring it out of turn number 4. Johnny Persley looking solid right now, that 09 car. Adam Yarborough to the pole, 21.284. Persley down to the line. He'll go to the pole, 21.011 for Persley. Dale Timms down to the line. He'll remain third at a 21.469, but Johnny Persley, who's a Johnny Persley fan tonight? He's your man right now at the top at a 21.011. They've been fighting handling issues over the last year or so, getting that car to handle in qualifying, and it looks like they may have found the cure for that. Adam Yarborough, Dale Timms after the first 3 qualifiers. Next, rolling out the car 00 out of Gastonia, North Carolina, your defending series champion, the Boas Dumpster Service, Shepherd Brothers Logging, Dog Crease Pools and Patios, Clean Cuts Lawn and Landscaping, Styles Roofing, Longhorn for Brandon Dockery in 00. The car behind him in the 3D, he's the 2018 series champion. Good to have him back with us tonight. In the Minton Automotive, Barry Wright Race Cars, Minco Grading, Race City Performance, Driven Pre-Owned.com, number 3D of David Minton, the Granite Falls Dirt Slinger out of Granite Falls, North Carolina. And the 18 out of Columbia, South Carolina, the Irmo Grading and Excavating, Giles Auto Repair Quickway, Schroeder's Towing, B18 of Aaron Weed. David Minton with a little bit of an issue on the bottom of the Speedway coming off turn number 4. He'll be pulling it down out of the way. Brandon Dockery was fastest during hot laps earlier. Let's see what he's got here. He's third quick on the first lap. He comes down to the line. To the pole, 20.512 by half a second over the entire group thus far. Aaron Weed, 21.742 in 5th. He'll remain in 5th, 21.742. David Minton, 25.987. Some struggles on David Minton's car. New sheriff in town, and it's Brandon Dockery at a 20.512. Persley back to 2nd, Adam Yarborough 3rd, and Dale Timms 4th after the first 6 timed in. Halfway through Group A qualifying, Renegade Sportsman be making your way to staging. Renegade Sportsman be making your way to staging. Here comes your next 3 out of Troutman, North Carolina, the Gattons Towing, Trackhouse Motorplex, Dockery's Pools and Patios, number 7 of Dan Brewer, the Professor out of Troutman, North Carolina. The 67 out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, the Superior Tire Management, Colin Sines, WP Racing Shocks, number 67 of Cheeseburger, Brian Mullison, 67, and the 14 machine. The young man resides out of Fountain Inn, South Carolina. He's a Clemson University student. And the Matthews Wealth Management, Longhorn Chassis, Precision Construction, Renovo Energy, Hope City Tree Company, Southern Stripes Lawn and Landscaping, Wingnuts Bar and Grill, WSL Fast Pit Softball, LaFoy Services, Carolina Truck Company, number 14 of Baron McDowell. Baron McDowell in car number 14. Mullis goes to 2nd quick, 20.879. McDowell goes to 3rd. 20.998. He has an issue in turn 1 and 2, gasses it up down the back straightaway. Dan Brewer down to the line. He admits he struggles here at Lancaster. He'll go 7th quick, 21.734. Mullis will pick it up but remains 2nd quick at a 20.584. McDowell will slow down by about 1/1000th of a second. He'll go 3rd. So it's Brandon Dockery, Brian Mullis, Baron McDowell, and Johnny Persley on the bubble now in 4th. Adam Yarborough will go heat racing. Dale Timms will go heat racing. Dan Brewer, Aaron Weed, and David Minton all going heat racing right now. Should be the last about 4 cars left to take time. And here's a driver who's synonymous here at Lancaster Motor Speedway in the McLeod Motorsports 2,4D. Blackcrest Farms, JR's Bar. Number 24D of Downtown, Michael Brown. And the 20 out of Maiden, North Carolina, Jonathan Jennings at car number 20. And the 55 out of Concord, North Carolina, the NJR Group, Texas Steak and Tap House Heights Performance number 55, Rocket Chassis of the Hillbilly Deluxe, Matt Long. Michael Brown down to the line. He'll go third quick on lap 1, 20.932. Jennings 10th, 22.359. Here comes Matt Long. Move him to fourth quick, 20.937. 20.937 for Matt Long. Michael Brown looking to pick it up. Picks it up, but still second quick, 20.574. Matt Long looking to get up toward the top. Picks it up, but remains fourth quick as well to 20.841. So it's still Brandon Dockery, Michael Brown, Brian Mullis, and Matt Long. That puts Barry McDowell and Johnny Persley both going heat racing as well tonight. Scott Shirey, the final car to take time here in Group A qualifying. This will be a solo run for the veteran out of Swansea, South Carolina, the 2023 Series champion of the Dark Horse, Scott Shirey. He's our Iron Man. He hasn't missed a series event in 5 years. He hasn't missed a series event in 5 years looking to take the green. It's been a struggle so far this season, but he's second in the points coming into tonight. The Sanders Brothers Construction, Earl's Performax, Hugo's Laundry, Irmo Grading and Clearing, number 10, Dixie Racing Chassis of Scott Shirey, looking to make it into the dash. Ninth quick on lap 1 at a 21.614, and he's right up against the wall 1 and 2. Gathers it back up, looking to pick it up. He looks like it. If he don't improve, he's going heat racing. Into turn 3 and 4, sets it down hard through 3 and 4. He has a little bit of a push coming off of 4. That'll cost him any effort on lap number 2. And he'll remain ninth quick. So Matt Long will be fourth quick at a 20.841, 20.584 for Brian Mullis, 20.574 for Michael Brown, and your fastest car in Group A with a time of 20.512 for Brandon Dockery. He pilots the double nickel, the Longhorn chassis, Raymond Brown Well Company, Bill Allen Taxidermy, JW Fabrication, Hardison Suspension Technologies, Chad and Nikki Mahone, number 39 of the Hurricane, Steve Blackburn, and the 45 machine. The 2023 Rookie of the Year on the Tour out of Woodruff, South Carolina, the Prime Septic Chap Pie Attorney at Law, Bright Pest Services, number 45. That is going to be the People's Champ, Colt Smith. Steve Blackburn's got 2 career series victories here at Lancaster, which came both back in 2023. Raymond Brown looking for a good effort tonight in that 93 car. Steve Blackburn looking to get back in victory lane with the series as well. Steve Blackburn and Colt Smith neck and neck on the first lap. And they're all pretty much down the same straightaway, down the back straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. And that will complete the first group there. Once again, Renegade Sportsmen need to be heading to staging. Renegade Sportsmen, make your way to staging. Renegade Sportsmen, make your way to staging. Renegade Sportsmen, make your way to staging. Colt Smith will set the mark to beat in Group B with a 21.307. Steve Blackburn at a 21.423. 22.560 for Raymond Brown. Here comes the 42. He's got a lot of experience here at Lancaster. And as a Bessemer City, North Carolina, the Commonwealth Equipment, Baxter & Sons Roofing, number 42. Matthew Absher, the crew chief on the Warrior, number 42 of Mark Green. And the T1 behind him, the 2015 Series champion out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, and that T1 machine. Caution out on the Speedway, caution out on the Speedway. Mark Green in the wall in turn number 1. Hustler Mobile Home Sales and Service, Ben Gable Properties, number T86 out of Mooresville, North Carolina for Ben Gable. Timbo Mangum looking to get back to the top. He picked up a win last Sunday afternoon at Wythe Raceway with the Southern Wedge Late Model Association. He looks really good going down the back straightaway. Tons of speed in that T1 car. He has an issue through 3 and 4. He gasses it up. He's off the pace. Timbo Mangum's off the pace in the T1. Womack will go by. Colt Smith the fastest right now. Jason Womack goes third. Ben Gable in fourth. Womack at a 21.508. Ben Gable at a 6:39 on the first lap. Womack slings it and brings it off of turn number 4, and that rocket picks it up. He'll go to second quick, 21.351, 21.351. And Ben Gable will go to the top. Ben Gable to the top, 21.134. 21.134 for Ben Gable. Colt Smith, Jason Womack, and now Steve Blackburn on the bubble at a 21.423 in fourth. I'll tell you what, the kid up next has been making a lot of noise. The young man is 13 years of age. He drives a wing micro and non-wing micro at Millbridge Speedway. He's been on the tour full-time, running for the Ben Gable Properties Rookie of the Year points chase, along with the overall championship out of Cherryville, North Carolina, the Laser Racing Chassis, Taylor Griffith's Racing Development, Griffco Racing Equipment, Jones & Sons 24-hour towing, Bernheisel Race Components, number 5, J of Braden Jones, and the 10 Machine, last Sunday afternoon's winner at Wyeth, and a Bland, Virginia, and the double nickel race car, Scenic Enterprise, Martin's Peterbilt, Cole's Ace Hardware, Lowe's Garage, number 10 of the Super Pig, Kenny Compton Jr., car number 10, and the 4 out of Blackstock, South Carolina, and the First Choice Pest Control, H&H Fire and Safety, Capital Concrete, Huey Family Farms, W Construction Longhorn, number 4, the Iceman, Mike Huey. Braden Jones to the pole, 20.935. He was right against the wall in 1 and 2. Mike Huey goes third, 21.260. Compton in 7th quick, 21.610. Checkered flag in the air. Braden Jones will slow it down on lap number 2, but he'll remain at the top. Kenny Compton down. He'll go second quick, 21.058. Mike Huey will remain in the 4th spot at a 21.260. As Colt Smith is now put into heat racing along with Jason Womack and Steve Blackburn. Braden Jones at the top. Kenny Compton, Ben Gable, and now Mike Huey on the bubble in 4th quick at a 21.260. The fast time to beat is a 20.835. But overall, quick time is still up for grabs. Once again, Renegade Sportsman, you need to be staging. Renegade Sportsman, you need to be staging. 4 cars left to take time. The car 09 out of Gilbert, South Carolina, the Irmo Grading and Clearing, Cagle Automotive, Carolina Chassis Dyno, Sanders Brothers Construction, 09 of Motor Breath, Derek Lane, and the 89 and the Chic Plumbing, Intense Graphics, Longhorn, number 89 of Pat Lindsay, and the C5 out of Winsboro, South Carolina. This family is synonymous with racing in this area, and a train chassis in the Cedar Creek Collision, Capital City Towing and Hauling, Phillips Auto Tech, Race City Performance, Midstate Roofing, DNC Trucking, number C5. That'll be Justin Hobgood. Derek Lane goes 4th quick, 21.219. He's right against the wall in 3 and 4. Gathers it up there on lap number 2. He'll lock it in 4th quick. That puts Mike Huey to heat racing. Justin Hobgood goes 3rd quick, 21.078 with 1 car remaining. He's going to be in the dash regardless of what happens here at this final car. So that puts Ben Gable on the bubble at a 21.134. Derek Lane goes heat racing. Pat Lindsay, 10th quick, 21.555. And your final car to take time this evening in the Big Ace Custom Graphics Sanders Headliners Longhorn Chassis, number 42 out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. It'll be Big A, Anthony Sanders, your final car to take time this evening here at Lancaster. Doug Sanders, he drove this new Race City Performance package a couple of weeks ago at Cherokee and was on the verge of a top 10 run and had some issues there. Big A drilling the driving tonight, trying to get in that top 4. The time to get in the dash is a 21.134. Anthony Sanders going to bury it in 3 and 4. He looks pretty solid on this first lap off of 4 down to the line. 4th quick, he's in the dash, 21.078. He actually ties Justin Hobgood. He ties Hobgood for 3rd quick. Look to pick it up on this 2nd lap. Can he knock Braden Jones off the pole? He's got about 2 tenths to make up. Out of 4, he comes down to the line. To the pole, 20.700. 20.700 for Anthony Sanders, your fast time in Group B. So Anthony Sanders, Braden Jones, Kenny Compton, and Justin Hobgood will go into the dash. Ben Gable and Derek Lane will be on the pole of our second heat race, but your fast time this evening overall at a 20.512 for Brandon Dockery.